Hello everyone, we've got a really exciting project today. We're going to be making a clock. We're going to be using a variety of tools from a CNC to a lathe. So I hope you stick around and let's go have some fun.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hello and welcome to Wolf Ridge Woodworking. I've got a really cool project today. It's an entry into Hugh's January Clock Challenge. I'll put a link down below in the description so you can go check out Hugh's channel. I encourage you to go and check out, I think he's got like 50 makers that are participating. I encourage you to go and check out all of those channels. So what we've got is a piece of Sapele that's just a little over 11 inches 11 and a half inches square, that's 292 millimeters, and it's about just a little over an inch thick, and that's 28 millimeters. We've got some movements and hands from Woodcraft. We're going to make this round on the CNC. We're going to cut some holes with it in the CNC, and we're going to fill it with some of this Aluminite clear slow set. I can't talk. Aluminite clear slow set to give us a little bit more working time. We've got some colors here that we're going to put into those holes. I'll put the list of those colors here, and I'll also drop them down in the description. So if you want to make something like this, you kind of know what I made. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get this milled up. Let's get it mounted on the CNC. Let's start some cutting, making some sawdust, and having some fun. Alrighty, so I've got it mounted in the CNC, and what I want to do is put the maker mark on the back, and I'm going to cut out the spot for the movement, and then I'll flip it over, and then we will cut the holes for the resin, and then cut the profile, the roundness of the clock. I've got an X marked here. I'm going to use that to center it. Then I'm going to take it over to the drill press and drill a hole here so that I can locate it on both sides to make it perfect. So that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to turn a laser on so that we can get the laser focused. Okay, so let's get the laser turned off. And then I'm going to try to show this if it'll focus. It's just a phone app that I use. Go over to the files, and I'm going to use this top one and print it. I got the piece turned over. I put a hole in the middle of that recess that I created on the other side, and that's what I'm going to reference this off of. It's already zeroed out to there. But just wanted to show you real quick how I'm holding this down. So I've got these grids, these holes every, I think it's 2 inches, and then I've got these levers that I just use to clamp down. Does a pretty good job, but just wanted to show you that. All right, so we got it cut out. I was able to break the tabs off camera, and then I used some sandpaper just to knock the fuzzies off. I used an upcut bit so it leaves a little bit of a frayed end on the end. A little sandpaper takes care of that. So now what I need to do is lay out where the colors are going to be. So this direction is up, and I've laid out already off camera with a darker pencil. Now I want to come in with a white pencil and just make it so that I can see. So I've got it kind of laid out evenly where all the colors are going to go. And there. Okay. So this is going to be blue. This is going to be a dark green. This is going to be an apple green. This is yellow. And then this is going to be the, what is that, scarlet or orange. I'm just going to put an O, it looks more orange. And then this is going to be red. And then the final color is going to be violet. So that's kind of how the colors are going to lay out on this. Now what we need to do is we need to put some Tyvek tape around it because I did want some of the ends exposed. So that's what we're going to do now. Alrighty, who's got two thumbs and just made a big mistake? This guy right here. Anybody see a problem right here? I'll give you a minute, go ahead. See it yet? Illuminate clear, slow. B, did get A right, but look at that. It says deep pour. Now I wondered it was the resin as the 12 minutes elapsed didn't get hot like it normally does when it starts to cure. So now I've got to go and clean up the mess that is in that clock so that I can mix the right resin and pour it again. I'm not going to make you watch that. Yep. You know what? I'll be back when I got all of this off. Alrighty. All right, so I left the Danish oil dry, wiped it off, then I put a coat of wax on it. This is going to be a shop clock, so it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, because, you know, I did make some mistakes in here, so definitely it's not going to be something hanging in the house. Anyway, it's great for a shop clock. I still think the design is beautiful. I'm really happy with it. Alrighty, let's get our hands put on. So we got the short one first. It's just a friction fit. And then we've got the other hand, and it just, it's keyed, and it's got a little screw here to keep it from falling off. At least I thought it was. I'm pretty sure it is. There we go. And then you can just bend the hands to straighten it out. There we go. Now let's go get a battery and put it in it. Well, that is going to wrap up this entry into Hugh's January Clock Challenge. Hugh, I appreciate you calling all the makers out for this challenge. It was a fun one to do. This one was a little bit of everything, a little bit of CNC, a little bit of turning, a little bit of, you know, using the drum sander. So I think this was a really good mix. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it that thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That's okay. But drop a comment down. Tell me, you know, anything that you might would have done differently. If this is your first time here and you want to see other videos similar to this or other videos by me, click over here. If you're not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Click up here, click the bell so that you're notified when I upload a new video. And as always, I wish you and your family a blessed day. Thank you so much.